Turns out the most weird thing about those watermelons wasn't even their square shape, it's that they were walking around and had guns.
Truly a threat to sport Gallagher. Hey, folks, on the Series
I'm
GG.
Bobo the Vulture.
And, see, I had a hunch there might be a little scene here, although it's one we've seen 800 times.
Just because we weren't literally just playing.
IPD, I'm covered in blood. You probably don't want to.
Mmm, so delicious. Oh, I love the blood. Mmm, it gives me strength.
Sorry. Guess I've been away a while.
Oh, I want to extract the power of your enemies.
Bad example for the man. And he gets pretty lonely too.
Oh,
Here
yeah.
he come.
Oh, just Uncle Man like that? They're drinking the blood.
Yeah, dumb dogs, alright.
Alright, there,
There
materials
we are.
processing.
Now, I don't think anything will happen while we're on Mother Base itself.
Oh, it won't actually,
I don't. Well, I think it might. The countdown might start, but it won't click over while we're standing here, especially because the
Oh, I see
platform
what
we're
you're
standing on is
the one that has to work.
upgrade.
Oh yeah, no, I don't
once
think
we know
I don't
about the
expect
programs,
I don't expect
the
to see
money.
like workmen like wandering around you and being like, "Oh, coming through, boss."
Now
like
we
holding
actually
beams and
now
stuff
have enough fuel resources,
to build more platforms.
so we
of
can do
pretty
the.
much everything other than
And I would suggest, because
base
this
development.
increases the this is kind of vaguely the fastest way to get if we're looking to max everything out eventually. I would say do this next.
Okay.
Commencing platform construction.
And now we're
Now we're
everything else is
pretty much
spread out.
shot out of metals and such.
Can we change one metal to another? Well, man, sure.
I don't know. I mean, maybe we found a Herodric cube.
Snake, stay a while.
Stay, Snake.
You have quite a treasure there in that M21D mine, aka directional mine.
I thought it was a dragon mine.
Dragon mine, D mine.
That's right.
Okay.
You can buy cute new outfits.
It'll eventually be a good idea to have a decent launcher.
Yeah. Well, I think we were looking at, like, we just needed to rebuild up our development team a little more to get a version of the Killer Bee or whatever.
Yeah, I think the Killer Bee is not necessarily
The best.
well. We don't have a missile. The best. We don't have a missile guidance specialist.
Oh,
Killer
yeah,
Bee,
actually, that was the thing that was stopping us.
but when you look at it, the Killer Bee, as you start comparing the later ones, they've all got really high effective range. I think the deal with Killer Bee is more like accuracy, but
Yeah.
it doesn't really have, like, even in its description. The missile's IRUV fire and forget guidance system gives them superb accuracy, but they lack power because the stuff takes up too much of the warhead space. Basically, yeah, they're not really the most high damage ones, but they're pretty good for hitting most of the time.
Well, like that.
Exactly. That was
Killer Bee kind
totally
of.
Killer Bee
style
accuracy.
punch. Oh, alright.
See some combat deployments.
Please select a mission.
Oh, wow.
So these are.
Supremely difficult.
Whoa. Wow, yeah, you're right. Jeez, I didn't even notice. I would have noticed when I dispatched a team and our odds were 0, but I don't have anybody on the combat team? What the hell's going on with
Our guys were all out.
Thank you for rescuing our men, boss.
Caution, heavy mist anticipated.
And somebody died.
Caution, the MISC unit is approaching. Which was, kind of bad when that happens.
Go back into my bag, mists.
Go back into the land of yin yang.
Why do we even have the mists if they bug you so much?
Staff assigned.
Okay, so I don't know why we were showing us having no combat unit when our combat unit, even before I did that, was 65 of 65. We've got 77 people in the waiting room. Let's thin out the numbers a little bit.
Please select a mission.
Gonna send a D team out to a far waters exploration.
I don't get
Or
this. Why is
exploitation.
it? Why are E the only choices?
Who do we have out on mission right now? Anybody?
No, we just had 2 missions successfully. Oh, regular missions? Okay, online is...
Those are online missions. Oh, and that's the default
Default
now. Thanks
now.
very much.
Okay,
I'm showing my middle finger to the screen.
he sure is, folks.
I just want to let them know what was happening,
Yes,
because
yeah. Otherwise, they wouldn't know just how big of a badass you are.
that's right, I'll flip off a television all day.
Unit dispatched.
Sure, that might get tiresome, but I'd be willing to do it.
I'd be willing to do it if the right politician I disagree with was on screen.
Unit dispatched.
Oh man, I tell you, nothing riles me up more than a politician the audience disagrees with.
Weather will prove
Finally, somebody's got the guts to say it like it is.
Yes.
Okay. Heliocopter area plane called in,
Please
and
select a landing zone
oh
controller.
right, I was gonna listen to cassette tapes while I was here.
Oh, you didn't. We can listen to cassette tapes for the next mission. Depending on what the next mission is.
Thanks, boss.
This is Pequod! Quit fucking around! This is Pequod, that's my brother! Knock it off! That's Joquad. He eventually just fell over.
You know what? He's wanted Big Boss to stop.
This is like if I play dead.
It's like that kid in the neighborhood you'd pick on him, and eventually he'd start having a fit and kind of foaming at the mouth and stuff. And it's like, you mess with them, but you never mess with them in a bad enough for that to happen. I've never had that
I was
experience.
gonna say, I don't think I've ever picked on someone so much that
Anecdotally,
they
I've
started
heard.
foaming at the mouth and then
Like something from a Pink
Hey,
Floyd
turn
album.
slightly to the left. No, that's
Not
to the left.
I know where I'm at.
That's alright.
Oh, and now I've lost control.
Oh, well, do we need to stop the video and
Yeah,
get you cleaned up, or?
get some adult diapers here. Staying hidden. Enemies can detect you by sight or sound and odor, but you know that's only when you've lost control.
Well,
It's
they can
important to
detect you
maintain
by sight,
control of your
sound,
bodily
and by spit.
It's important to maintain control of your bodily functions.
Quiet you. Quiet you! Oh, little D puppy.
Yes, little D puppy.
I love the little D puppy.
Please
So
select a
cute.
mission.
So now we can go on the trail. Like, I really am starting to wonder what I was doing in the missions where I thought we were fighting the Major.
We have a new assignment. Eliminate the commander of
Oh,
Rogue
homework.
Coyote, one of the PFs operating in Africa.
Be a chance.
The target is simply the Major to his men. That's his rank from his army days. Instead of your typical boots on the ground work, he's more of a job broker and a recruiter. And apparently he also runs a
Dragonfly.
which could explain why he's picked up a long list of enemies. I don't like getting involved in a PF pissing match any more than you do.
Especially
There's
when they've
another
lost
reason we
control of
took
their
this
bodily
job.
functions.
Recently, this guy's been talking about dealing in nuclear arms.
Nuclear missiles.
Think back
He
to the
can't
ship
hug
that
his
Psycho
children
was
with
having
them, but
ZRS
still.
transport. If we put the squeeze on this Major, we might
And again, his children are what he used to call the slave labor he trapped in that diamond mine. So, yeah.
Like the diamond stud.
Yeah.
Well, he wasn't trapped out there, he's just born there.
So,
Yeah, where exactly is he supposed to be?
I think we should start at the default.
Heading
Okay.
to Central Africa.
Light cross.
Am I looking sexy?
Ooh, naughty, naughty. You let me hear you think I'm very Come everybody, look at my thorax. Come everybody, look at my thorax.
Oh, so that's pretty impressive, folks.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
Do 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 tequila. Yeah.
So,
Oh, I'm so happy that MST3K Kickstarter went off. Like, gangbusters. That was
Yeah, I
very,
was
that
gonna
was
say
that
that.
was a good feeling.
It is
I
over
watched a
now,
little
yeah,
bit
it's
of their
like-
live countdown special. It was a fucking disaster. They were like this. They had all sorts of technical issues, and like they were trying to throw away to people who weren't there, and like they were getting a lot of Twitter feedback. People just like making fun of them, basically. And at one
Yeah.
point, like, what's his name? The guy who's going to play the new Frank, essentially, the new
Oh, Patton
assistant. Pat also, he was one of the funnier parts. And at one point, he was reading people's comments, and he was like, "Somebody just asked us when B. Arthur's going to have her musical number."
Well, yeah.
But I mean, they played
Hey,
it
to
off.
be
They
fair,
played it
of
off
all of
very
them,
well. Like
like,
everyone kind of laughed at it.
It's shocking that he's. I mean, it makes sense from a visual standpoint, and also he's he's a big aficionado of movies, good and bad.
Yeah, yeah.
Going along with it, he recently wrote a book about it.
Commander they call the Major.
Major Tom, Major Zero, Major...
Working undercover with the CFA is due to make contact with him. Check his current location on your iDroid. Follow him, and he should lead you right to the Major.
So here's another one where, because I don't harp on it like it makes me a morally superior person, but I've played through this stuff before, and this is one where it's...
Well, that makes you morally inferior because you've spoiled the game for yourself.
I haven't spoiled the game for myself. I played through the game for myself.
Yeah.
But I would be spoiling it for anyone else if I started telling you exactly what's going to happen. And this mission, what's going to happen. Basically, in this, like, you have to trail a guy, so it's kind of one where, like, yeah, there's different ways to do it. There's a real temptation to... This guy comes with a bunch of guards, and we now have a tranquilized sniper rifle. You can kind of fuck around with it and tranquilize his guards in such a way that he just moves along without them, but the way you're meant to do the mission is pretty much...
you have to chase him.
Avoid detection until you get to the meeting point. That little helicopter up there, that's another reason we want a good launcher. Oh, those things are... Taking them out once you have a good missile launcher is just... It's a good feeling.
Missiles and knife launchers. Well, I mean, we could get a missile launcher at any point,
Yeah.
I guess.
Problem is that it uses your sniper rifle slot.
No, I see.
So, like,
You could.
they
put
ride
those
along
guys
in that
to sleep.
Jeep, and you can trank them, but then, like, this whole base gets alerted.
Analysis complete.
Just for funsies, maybe I'll try doing it that way. Which is kind of the...
Is there anybody in the guard tower?
In the tent, there is... Actually, as it happens, the guy we're trying to trail.
No, I meant in the guard tower to your right.
I think there is.
Oh, okay. You took 2 steps over to the right. That might... Oh, you might have gotten him anyways. Oh, there's another guy.
Analysis complete.
Oh, it's a guy over to your left, waking up dudes. Could tell her to cover you.
That guy you just stepped out, I think, is the guy we're actually... Damn it.
Stay on him.
The map has been
I want him to
updated.
kind of walk away without, If he would just get a move on and ignore everyone else. Yeah, it's not going to happen though, unfortunately. So that's the thing, is you get into this trap, but
Alright.
I can't
You have 1
read-
shot left in your rifle, and the suppressor's very low.
Oh yeah, no, the spread. Yeah,
Enemy
this isn't gonna
presence
work.
detected. The map has been updated.
Alright. Suppressor's out. I mean, you could ask for help from Quiet.
Well, she'll suppress that guy that we have to trail. The thing is, if you can find a way to get him to continue on without his escort.
Maybe you could distract them all, and then just, you're gonna try and sweep out his guards here?
Enemy presence detected.
No,
The
no,
map
they're all
has
getting woken
been
up.
updated.
Yeah, this doesn't work. That's what I'm saying. I was kind of playing with it, but eventually they will get into the Jeep. Despite everything that's happened. You drank the driver. Then everyone else has to get out of the Jeep.
I was gonna say, like, there are people that have, like, pretty much cleared around, looped around behind you at this point, I feel like. Looks like someone's been through here with, like, trank darts and must still be here.
Moving now. You'll just have to get the meeting point out of the Major's van. Not good. The target is trying to escape. Eliminate the target before he escapes.
Well, frankly, at this, yeah, I mean, yeah, it's over now. So I can restart. Do you want me to hand it to you, or do you want me to go? I was just kind of messing with it, but like you can sort of see where it goes. You have to, and what's really frustrating is there's resources at this base.
Yeah.
But you can't come back for them after the mission's over because the area, like, it's weird. They tighten up the hot zone so that if you get too far away from where the mission ends, it ends automatically, and then these resources aren't always here.
Would it theoretically be possible to approach the base from a different direction? Like, just sort of, like, loop a long way around and then pick up? Because they're sort of toward the back of the base.
You could, but the problem is that,
You don't have a lot of time, I guess.
well, if you unless you're kind of cheating and taking advantage of the fact that you already know if you played the mission before where he's going, and I don't remember exactly where he's going, but yeah, you would. If you don't follow him, then you run out of like you don't know where he's going, basically. It's like in his mind, if he doesn't show him that tape, then he won't know what's on it. You want to hand it over, or do you want to take?
You can
I'll take one more crack at it.
Sure.
I'll try to do it the right way now, and then we'll see how that goes.
Make contact with him. Check his current location on your iDroid. Follow him, and he should lead you right to the.
There's optional objectives of extracting both the Major and the guy that you're following to go talk to him. There's an optional objective about listening to their conversation before you get them. There's other optional objectives too, I don't remember. This one's actually took me 1 or 2 tries. It was kind of fun.
Yeah.
Other ones are just frustrating.
If any of those children are killed, the mission's over. Also, you will just die. It's not that you'll have to live with immense, like, yeah, it's not that you'll have to live with the immense guilt of having allowed these innocent youngsters to, you know, to be killed and murdered, but,
Killed and murdered, both.
yeah, they're gonna be both. I mean, he didn't just want to kill those guys, he wanted to murder them.
Analysis complete.
Like,
The map has
all
been
that stuff.
updated. Analysis complete.
It's kind of in the middle of the base, actually.
So what if you run in while everybody's back is turned? Just apparently I just want to keep making you repeat this mission. I don't know what that is, but
I feel like you could trank.
that guy.
The target's man should be somewhere around there.
Okay, this is way too freaking close. I'm not even in trank distance anymore, or sniper rifle distance these now.
Analysis complete.
Stay on him.
The map has been updated.
Jack's asleep.
Oh no, they noticed him going down. Well, actually, in a way, this is good. It'll slow them down from departing until after I'm done with. Look at how the state's crushed big. Although this might open the door to them noticing me extracting this thing.
Alright, so extract the one away from you first.
Nope. That was not what I meant to do.
Yes.
Extraction failed.
Oh, well, alright, so they're noticing that now.
Extraction failed.
This guy.
Extraction failed.
The one time I went through this mission successfully, it involved not engaging these guys. Of course, what I could do is,
Alright, the major's all headed off there.
well, I was thinking I would just come back and do it when, or extract that jeep so they have to go on foot.
We have no fix on the target, not even a predicted field of movement.
Extraction
All we have to go on is this meeting with his subordinate. Remember, this guy will call the meeting off if he thinks he's being tailed. You've got to do everything you can to stay out of sight.
Including wasting all your full.
extraction
Oh, come on, I thought I had it that time.
Okay. If you want one more shot.
Okay, I'll do it one more time. I mean, the thing
I
is,
again was-
those two
I was-
containers are not that valuable.
I was like, keep attempting to lure you away from actually accepting the mission in
I was
earnest.
kind of wanted to see if I could do something different with it. Well, when we're done, I'll be curious to see what the optional objectives are, because I remember a couple ones that I got just out of. I always like to extract anybody plotty, because I figure they'll have good skills. But yeah, there probably is one, like get every material container, because there's like another base we pass through before it's over, also has material containers, and it would make things significantly harder. Some of the optional objectives, I'm not saying these ones per se, some of them are clearly meant to be done on a second pass after you come back with weapons from later in the game. Like, you know, sleep gas grenades, or the ability to call in a sleep gas strike, which is a thing. What might be fun is to extract... okay, if I'm going to try one more gimmick before I go on and do the mission normal, it would be to extract the jeep that they were going to use to drive from base to base.
I don't know if you're going to be able to get close enough in without tranking everyone.
But that's the thing, it might involve tranking everyone and then not getting detected and letting them wake up.
Well, in that case, you could also get the
Get the containers.
get the containers. So again, that would pretty much involve allowing Quiet to sort of open fire.
I might be able to get in and get this jeep.
No, there are guys already guarding it.
enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
How dare you steal in my enemy presence? You dare to steal my enemy presence? You dare to
Enemy
die.
presence detected. You have arrived at your destination.
And I'm like, do they hitchhike or do they just hoof it?
That's the thing, I would imagine they'd hoof it.
The target's man should be somewhere around there.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Shit.
Quiet.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. The map has been updated.
Okay, no, I tried. It's probably possible. I think I'm happy enough just to
Mark the,
mark the jeep.
have you marked the jeep yet?
It's a military
I don't
four-wheel
seem to
drive.
have marked
Oh, there
it.
it
No,
is.
there's.
Floating above it.
Now I happen to remember they go in this general direction, so I think I can start over this way without causing any trouble.
Nah.
Well, but yeah, they kind of gotta follow this road, considering where they were heading, so... The only logical place they could be heading is here. I'm gonna start heading there. I'm pretty sure that's where it is anyway. But yeah, it's a bit of a cheat, but it's... The difference is that I'm... The only other place they could be going...
And they could be going to that one town that's intersection there. They could be going right
Yeah,
there.
well, that's
Fix on the
just a
target,
guard
not even a predicted
post.
field of movement.
Could
All
be
we
it,
have to
though.
go on is this meeting with his subordinate.
No, the final mission, the final mission location actually is kind of in the middle of nowhere, but I just remembered to go to a base first. Yeah, I'm cheating a bit, but just in terms of spending less time running around by running straight to where I was going to have to run to anyway. They're going to get ahead of me. They're in a Jeep. This is a mission that would be a good one for D-Horse as well. Because if you're taking advantage of... That's right, boss. If you're taking advantage of Big Boss's ability to know where someone is for the rest of their life, if he's ever been able to concentrate on them for a few seconds at a time, then yeah, you can kind of keep up with them.
Hey, if I get a good head of steam going, I'm as fast as any Jeep.
Well, depending on the terrain.
Oh, here's your base.
There's your buffalo shot.
Analysis complete.
You gotta start tranking guys now.
Marker placed.
That's not what I meant to do.
That guy is now your new destination.
Why'd that not hit him?
That's an enemy gunship.
That looks like a guy to me, but okay.
Tread carefully, boss.
Sorry, tread carefully, boss.
Enemy presence detected. The map
His
has
vehicle
been
stopped.
updated.
Is that where he's meeting the target?
Talk. Where are your friends?
Oh, there's prisoners somewhere. Probably get a lot of points if I can manage to rescue them, but
Detected. The map has been updated.
Nobody said what?
yeah, I sort of intentionally let him make noise, thinking that it would give me the positions of some enemies, but because I'm kind of rushing ahead without knowing where the guards might be.
Oh, there's some
there, for example.
Analysis complete.
So I'm hoping I can get to this prisoner. The prisoner is likely to have one of these skills that are worth getting.
Yeah.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
He no longer sees you. Gotta
Enemy
check it.
presence
Let's go.
detected. The map has
Got
been
it.
updated.
So there's a guy.
Analysis complete.
See, there's a Jeep that they're going to head for. I just hope that I can sort of keep up. I'm pretty sure they're going to hop on that Jeep.
Yeah. Oh, there's another guy right by the door.
Good eye, thanks. And he was far away enough from them that they didn't
Notice. Yeah, they
Notice.
appear to be just walking straight to the Jeep and not actually.
So it's unfortunate, but I should have.
Analysis complete.
Well, you could use this to your advantage potentially if this does stall them. Oh, there's a guy standing out back, having a smoke break. All right, sleeping guy. They've all noticed it. I feel like this is bullshit, man. What's going on?
Well, my concern is them getting way ahead of me by having that Jeep, and I can't keep up. So I don't remember exactly
Jump in the
how.
window.
And just hope that this isn't
Can you throw him out the window?
I'm hoping I can. I don't think I can. Nope. I am not going to be able to do this without taking them all out or just waiting till they leave and then rushing up behind. And even that's not a good idea now that they woke that guard up.
Oh, so you've got your options.
Maybe if I... Well, they'll notice him going down, so that's no good.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Alright, they're headed out.
Alright, just chance it. He's walking away, maybe? Who even saw me?
There's a guy in the guard tower. He spotlighted you.
Target is trying to
Mission
escape.
Prism has been
Eliminate the
updated.
target before he escapes.
Yeah, I think I fucked it up. Well, that was one of the tasks,
Subject is in.
but I think what's going to happen now is the main target's going to escape, and then you're going to have to pick up from the checkpoint. Quiet in the meantime is zapping people. What is this? Join operation between outposts will be hindered, including reinforcements deployment message I keep seeing.
That might have been a mission that we did.
Could be.
Well, see where Quiet is heading out. Tell her to cover you. Maybe she'll put the.
She's
driver's
already.
seat.
I've heard her shooting. Yeah, she's already covering. Well, we seem to be fairly close to this jeep.
Yeah, they got out.
Ah. Okay, well now, okay, things are actually still on par now. Because I'm going to try to follow them without being seen, which is going to involve getting up.
Boss, emergency report from the intel team.
Fuck.
They spotted a chopper lifting off southwest of Kungenga Mine. It's got to be the target. Now your only choice is to take down that chopper.
No, never mind. We fucked it up.
The map has
We definitely fucked it up. Because you're supposed to be able to go to them while they're meeting, and but because we got spotted when we got spotted, they didn't meet.
enemy presence detected. The map has been
Definitely don't want to have to take down that chopper, because we have a freaking
Grenade launcher.
yeah. You guys, you've already made my life difficult enough. I just wanted to rescue a prisoner.
enemy presence detected.
So it's pretty much time to call it a video. I think Bobo, I'm finally just gonna give up on this, but
Boss, the target has fled outside the mission area. Mission failed.
I mean, that prisoner's grateful you saved him, but fuck you, boss.
Yeah.
So you can try to rescue that prisoner. You're just gonna have to do what I did not do, which is take out that guard tower guy.
Mm.
I'm thinking the prisoner's probably got a good skill. We'll get credit for, as far as mission tasks for having that
For
one
having
checked
rescued
off,
it. Yeah.
but we won't get the skill the guy had unless you actually extract him when it counts. And then yeah, just don't get detected. So
Don't get eliminated.
don't wake Daddy. or
Parker
he'll beat
Brothers.
you. Anyway, I'm Serious AG.
I'm Bobo the Vulture.
Thank you guys very much for watching. I'll see you next time with more Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain.
Bye.